Hey, what's good, dog? Today I am very tired. I got 7 hours of sleep instead of 9, so I am exhausted. I was watching Better Call Saul earlier, and I almost fell asleep because of how just fatigued I was. That's crazy. But as promised, we're going to be talking about Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney is becoming very famous lately for simply being a woman. Now, that sounds like a fairly normal thing, because it is. So why is a man coming out as a woman so significant? Well, recently, Dylan Mulvaney had a 1-year anniversary of being a girl. And in Dylan's eyes, this is a big deal, and it needs to be celebrated. Now, from here, with everything that I explain, I'm gonna admit, I'm gonna repeat a bunch of takes and information that I stole from Ben Shapiro in this one video that he uploaded that's 40 minutes long, but then there's this one 7-minute segment where he talks about Dylan Mulvaney, so I'm just gonna repeat that here and now. Now, Dylan Mulvaney makes a lot of money. Dylan is seen as a hero and better than all of the other women. And the philosophy that's being pushed is that it's not about attention seeking, it's about how you feel on the inside, while also putting on shows that cost money to simply just see Dylan Mulvaney in the flesh. Now, in the 1-year anniversary celebration, our friend Dylan here had a very painful and pre-scripted performance. Dylan shows clips of all the haters that he has, featuring Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh and all that. And afterwards, he starts singing. Yes, singing. And he starts singing that one TikTok song where you're like, and I make a deal with God. Let's just play the clip right here so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, not get him to swap our places. Can we pause there? I'm gonna say something that might make people feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm trying really hard to maintain a relationship with God, and I don't think that he made a mistake with me. And that maybe one day I will actually be grateful for being trans. That this isn't some curse, but it's just a different path to the same destination.
So as you can see there, Dylan goes on a straight up tangent about his relationship with God. In no other live shows or performances did he ever talk about God. This is very random, and it just seems to be a whole cash grab. And also, as a side note, he mentions how he might be grateful later on about being trans and that it's not just some curse. But my brother in Christ, this curse you put on yourself. You chose to be trans. A lot of these people, they believe that they were born trans and they're actually a woman in a dude's body. But that is not true. It is gender dysphoria. It's a mental disorder. You know what I'm saying? A mental illness, innit? Anyway, let's finish up what Ben Shapiro said. Now, I want to ask you something. Why is Dylan here famous? Famous for being a woman. Why? What's wrong with all the other women in the world? At the very beginning, Dylan made a decision to give in to his gender dysphoria. A mental illness, mind you. Now, everyone in the world must pretend that he's a woman for his own mental health. This is an authentic woman. And then Ben here closes off by saying, stop pretending that what you do has no impact on anyone else. It is not true. You know that, of course, which is why you're doing it. Your Honor, I rest my case.
Why would you give them even a second of your big day?
Well, these are the people I have to deal with on a regular basis, so I thought I should include them in the evening.
But that doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
Well, I've always loved a little constructive criticism.
Baby, there's nothing constructive about that.
And it's not just criticism, it's indoctrination. Trans and non-binary people have been around for thousands of years.
I think these people need to cite their sources. At least I think that's what Ben Shapiro probably would have said if he paid any attention to that claim. Since when did trans people exist for thousands of years? There was that one trans person in Assassin's Creed Origins, I think it was. But yes, there was a trans person in that game. That was crazy, my boy. They were just chilling in that game, and it just felt so out of place, and I'm like, bruh. If there were any open trans people, or like men that acted a lot like women, or women that acted a lot like men, it would have just been so weird. They would be stoned, hung, whipped, and nay-nayed. Gutted and skinned alive and killed, all that stuff. Like, you really need to cite your sources on that one. Now, this video that you're seeing here is the first TikTok I have seen from Dylan Mulvaney as I was scrolling through Twitter, and I'm like, bruh, why is he so feminine? Oh, he's trans, of course. And so then, of course, and the reason why I'm making this video, I started seeing him a lot more. Now, this one here is his whole journey of being a woman and stuff, becoming trans. And so, this has copyrighted music, so I'm gonna keep talking over this. You just need to see the whole thing. Now, day 24, 2025. Why I look like Dora? Why we putting on makeup? Why he got that jawline? He got a better jawline. Oh, look at that face surgery. Now he's gonna become a woman. Look at that a beautiful day 365. Wow. Now he's finally going to have his show of the day 365 of being a woman and all that stuff we was talking about earlier. So epic. Let's see the opening performance of the beginning of the show where he's singing. Let's go.
We're
here tonight, and we're here live to celebrate day 365 of being a girl.
I feel like I'm watching a Disney Plus movie, but let's continue.
Walking runways and heels, brands I love offering deals, sharing my facial feminization reveal.
Yeah, you are sharing indeed. My man had quite the glow up. My man got on them her dance, you know what I'm saying?
TikToks, I've been measuring it for 525,600 minutes.
526,000, 3 million trillion minutes of talking about being trans. That's crazy, my boy. You need to get a hobby.
Made me feel like the whole world, so with me cheering for my girlhood.
Imagine being so self-centered and so needy for attention about you having gender dysphoria and wanting to be something that you're not. Like, you make a whole musical at an event that people paid for and all that. Like, this is just so, like, weird to watch, you know?
Still looks very much like a man. Oh, babe, I think you have the wrong profile. There's no men that live here. The results Oh, you're talking about my face surgery. You know, you're right. I actually am a lot prettier than I expected. And if this was your way of flirting, then I'm interested. I like a little cat and mouse game, so love ya.
Literal grooming. We cannot let Dylan Mulvaney get away with this. He's grooming children on TikTok. It's going to be another EDP situation. We must stop him now. Now, as all of you know, I am very kawaii, femboy, feminine. And so, Kill Bill by SZA, that is a very epic song. And Dylan Mulvaney has to ruin it for me in this bloody TikTok of him showing off his honkers, his fake honkers. What the heck am I looking at here? Oh my goodness. Two best friends in a room. They might kiss. Yeah, we will. What? We will. That's actually the most normal TikTok that I've seen on his entire page, so I guess that's interesting. Yeah.
Just call me Professor Dylan. Call me Professor Dylan. Class dismissed.
No! I am the professor. I am the only professor. I'm Professor Teagues. You cannot be the professor. You are not Professor Dylan. I am the professor. It is my Discord role on my Discord server that you should all join now. This concludes today's video. So join the Bloody Discord server, sub to the Bloody second channel where we do stream highlights, and then now I'm going to do a bunch of other stuff on there. It's not just going to be boring stream highlights. There's also the Bloody TikTok of my own where I upload the YouTube shorts that are also uploaded here. But if you prefer YouTube shorts, watching TikToks, or even IG Reels, you can follow the Instagram, and the same exact things are uploaded. Just pick your poison. I have 3 different platforms where I upload these shorts. There's also the Bloody Twitch where I live stream sometimes. Yeah, not very often anymore, but it's there, and I stream whenever I feel like it. But yep, that concludes today's video. Follow all the social media. Bye bye.